Hey, welcome back to the channel. Hey, Ster-e-o-type, man. Hey, man. Hey, we all knew this day was coming. They just picked up your boy, Pedophile Diddy. And P. Diddy is facing a whole lot of serious charges, man. They got him on sex trafficking. They got him on bribery. They got him on kidnap. They got him on drugs. I mean, he got a long list of indictments. And if you know how the feds work, and I do. When the feds oftentimes come pick you up that first time. For I don't know why they do that, but they'll pick you up and then they'll let you go. I don't know what goes on behind the scene, what conversation takes place, but then they come back and get you. And then when they come get you that second time, they got you, bro. Whether it's on the street with some drugs and shit, or whatever P did it wrapped up in. I just hope I mean, P Diddy done. In my opinion, he's done. We've seen the last of P Diddy. Um, if I could request one thing is that they put him in a cell with R. Kelly, and I mean them two together, the, they put out some platinum shit. I'm just gonna put that out there. But if you ain't seen, I'm gonna play a little bit of this so you can just hear some of the charges from the DOJ, man. They got your boy, man. They got your boy.
That used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee.
Man, y'all can if you want to see the rest of that, that's the DOJ. I think it's on YouTube and probably on any other news outlet. But hey, man, P Diddy is done, man. Um, something that comes to mind though is that when he was picked up the first time, there were a lot of um, accusations of other celebrities being involved that he had dirt on, and allegedly, just to name a few, they were saying that I'm not gonna say they were saying it was said that Jay Z and Beyonce name came up, that Oprah Winfrey's name came up, and in my opinion, if this is true, and P Diddy has all this dirt on all these people, then P Diddy is gonna be in protective custody while they get all this info out of him, or he'll end up um, they'll find him dead in his cell, like Epstein. Epstein, yeah. Speaking of Epstein, it was the Epstein list of names that were brought up, and allegedly all these people, Jay Z, Beyonce, Oprah, some big names, a lot of big names, and I'm sure P Diddy is tied into that as well. And again, if this is true, then I think this is just the beginning of it. But again, we knew this day was coming. We knew you know how the feds move. The feds, they don't that when they come get you, they got you. Now right now he's being held on bond. I mean held with no bond. And you see Young Thug, right? They got Young Thug in and out of court and won't let him make bail and using his songs and everything against him. So that just goes to show what they can do once they got you in there. They don't have to let you go. I don't think P Diddy is going to get out. I think P Diddy. I think the trial is going to be publicized like R. Kelly's trial was, and Bill Cosby's trial was. Um, they just got too much on him. He got too many charges, man. Racketeering, kidnap. They got him on video. They got a lot of witnesses. People have come out against him. When they raided his house the first time, they took video recorders and they took phones and they took computers. So 6 months later, yesterday or day before yesterday, they decided to pick him up. So I definitely think they got him. I don't think a lot of people feel bad for him um, from all the alleged stuff around his name. He's not really a good guy. I don't know him, so I can't say. But from what everybody has to say about him, other than friends, but there's been a lot of people saying stuff about him that have been around him that said he's a dirtbag, he's a scumbag, he's a freak, he's violent, he's allegedly. But anyways, yeah, if you ask me, P Diddy's done, man. I I don't know how much would they give R. Kelly, like 30 years, something like that. I think P Diddy be looking at that or looking at life. I think it's a sad situation. Another black man that had everything in the palm of his hand and couldn't hold on to it because sometimes that power is too controlling, and you know when you're surrounded by a bunch of yes men and women, nobody really tells you the truth, and you start to feel like a god, and everybody should bow to you. And allegedly, that's how P Diddy ran his empire. But I knew we would have this conversation one day. I knew they were coming back to get him. They didn't waste their time to come get him the first time just to let him go and not come get him again. We may never know what was discussed that first time. His lawyer said that he was in New York because he knew that they were gonna pick him up. But they probably gave him 6 months to get the shit in. And he was trying to sell his Beverly Hills mansion for 60 million that he paid 40 million for, roughly. Anyways, shit. The more news come out on that, man, I'm gonna tap back in and let y'all know what I heard. Peace.